Hello everyone, this is Distant, and I'm casting a game of Planetary Annihilation here. This is going to be a 2v2 here between some very decent players. So yeah, they should be spawning in shortly, and yeah, there they are. Okay. So on the side here in the dark red, we have Noob Advisor, aka that son of a broom here. Opening with that normal bot factory opening. Same thing goes for his ally Star Corgi in the black, spawning not too far from him. On the other side here we have Nick in the orange and his ally Pixel Soldier's blue, and it looks like their bot factories are all gonna finish at approximately the same times. They're all working on their first mechs. After that, okay, we're gonna see a generic air second opening. That's pretty standard. Second mechs though for Blur. Second bot factory for Noob Advisor. That might be interesting. And air second for Star Corgi. Okay. So yeah, it's interesting because I think Star Corgi and Nick have spawned rather close to each other compared to the others, and as a result, I kind of wonder if Blue would have been better off in Nick's spawn point, because then he could take advantage of their this closer rush distance to just send tanks straight down the line, and a bunch of ants with the occasional spinner or two would probably give Star Corgi a bit of trouble. I mean, I guess being faced with that, he would just build his own vehicle factory, but it might be annoying. Of course, Nick would have the first. On the other hand, he did lose the fabric before he could even finish the single laser tower. So yeah, Eco seems to be rather similar right now. On the other hand, I would definitely give. I would definitely say that Broom seems to be kind of like expanding very fast, like moving out very rapidly. With that double bot opening, it does seem like he's starting an air as his third factory. No third factory for Star Corgi yet. Second bot for Nick, which actually brings his him and Broom's factory compositions to the same things. No third yet for Blur, but yeah, he seems to be prioritizing some defenses here, building Glada alongside a laser defense tower. While Nick and the others seem to be focusing more on just using single laser towers, even though they're less efficient to defend because they're just quicker to build. I mean, by less efficient, I mean you get better stats on the laser tower for the time you spend building it, but it still does take more time. So it looks like Nick is starting his tier 2 vehicle factory. On the other hand, we're getting the same thing for that son of a broom right here. No T2 start for Star Corgi yet, and no T2 start yet for Blue. On the other hand, he is starting up a metal storage. So that's interesting. Is he floating a lot? Okay, I guess he is. But on the other hand, like these two eco-wise, they're definitely behind Broom and Star Corgi. I mean, especially look at Star Corgi. He has like a triangle. If you look at, like, he's sort of rallying some of his bots here. He's rallying the other factory over here, and it's kind of funny because it almost forms like a triangle. It's like a perfect triangle here. He's expanding outwards in a cone. It's pretty cool, and it's effective. I guess that's the effect of two bot factories opening like that. On the other hand, there's not really too much to defend, so I feel like there's not really too much to defend against either. So I guess, yeah, like he's just gonna walk in here, waltz in here. I mean, he's gonna lose a lot of the command if he gets in uber cannon range though, so he has to watch out for that, because it's not worth. Oh, there's the ants though. Can't get too close to them. Yeah, because he's not gonna be able to trade versus those. Yeah, just gonna lose that whole docks clump in the process. And actually, it looks like the ants are moving in, and actually that's quite a sizable amount of ants. I mean, there are some more ants on the field for Broom, but they're all the way over here. The only thing that would, I think maybe 2 mechs are dead, maybe the single laser tower, a couple more mechs maybe are all in danger, before Broom, I think, can reinforce this front with his own ants. Because, yeah, he can't get the docks there, but He's not going to be able to get the ants there. And so, yeah, it looks like we have some fighting here. And, oh, gosh. Fabu's getting killed there. One dead, second still alive. Is it going to escape? And actually, yeah, it is going to get taken down. Unfortunate for Nick. Might lose these expansions. No Galata there. Oh, no, never mind. The Boxer died. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, this Tier 2 almost done for Nick. Tier 2 vehicles have been started by Star Corgi. Tier 2 is finished for Broom. On the other hand, yeah, a couple mechs are dead, 4 to be specific. A 5th one is going to go down. A bunch of bots are going to run and trying to deal with this mass, but I think overall that was a very good trade for Blue. I think taking out 5 mechs for a clump of ants, and in the process also taking out plenty of docks at the same time. Looks like his own Tier 2 vehicle factory has finished, so all 4 of these players have decided to go for Tier 2 vehicles. And actually what happened to Star Corgi is I think it may have been cancelled by something, or did I see that wrong earlier? But he's just starting his Tier 2 vehicle actually. Okay. On the other hand, he's moving in here with a sizable amount of docks. There's also a lot of boombots. Not sure what they're going for. Because, yeah, boombots don't trade exactly the best versus other docks. And of course they don't work very well versus Sparks either. Because Sparks do have that nice AoE. So, yeah. It looks like Nick knows about this, knows its exact location, and sort of wants to take it out. So, yeah, it looks like... okay, so it looks like actually Broom is bringing his forces in to attack Nick. And the commander's getting awfully close to the front line. There's no two. No, there is Tier 2. 2 levelers to be specific, which could give the commander some issue. Especially since the commander isn't in range to attack the levelers, but it's not running away either. And at the same time, it was in range of it was close enough that the levelers could attack it. That's not an optimal position, and it's running in a really weird direction now. I'm not sure if this is. It's dead. Okay, well, that's Star Corgi out. On the other hand, since Broom pushed out all his units to attack Nick, he's left open this giant front. He doesn't have much to defend his own comm, and now Blur is just free to waltz in again with a bunch of vehicles and a couple docks. But most importantly, there's like 3 ants. No, make that 4. And there's like only 1 defending, and then the comm is just sitting here, not really. Is it running away? I mean, even if it runs away, this Tier 2 factory is pretty much dead. Once this is gone, there's nothing really left to deal with the ants, especially since the levelers. And of course, there's going to be more levelers coming in. Did I call these ants earlier? I did, I think. But yeah, Broom, he isn't even really running away with his commander. He's just sitting here with. Ouch. Yeah, he's gonna lose this Tier 2 Fabu soon, and okay, it looks like he's surrendered here. I guess he's just decided that it wasn't feasible to remain here any longer, and well, I guess that's the game. So yeah, despite the fact that for much of the game, Broom and Star Corgi had a significant lead in eco, and I feel like they controlled more area. Despite that, just because of the contents of their army, I guess they were never able to really break through. Like, they controlled a lot of area, they had a lot of mechs, but since that was all projected forwards towards the front line, and they didn't really have anything to actually defend it, I guess it was just temporary. Although, of course, temporary mechs is still a good thing, but I guess it was just, what I mean is that it was just fragile. Like, it existed, but it was just lost so quickly. And yeah, when Broom moved out to attack Nick with his army, which was bigger than Blur's, I think his army was definitely big enough to deal with Blur's in a 1v1 scenario, but he attacked Nick, and I guess he opened up a giant hole in his defenses where he just, his army wasn't in position to guard his own base anymore. Okay,